Okay, right? That's
we were discussing the question.
exactly. That was a nice question. But by the way, Mike, before whoever gave the second question, which is how do you get training for e-commerce, we'll discuss that a little later. But let's get back to Mike's question.
Yeah. How do you get started?
It's a simple question with a
how does it work?
We'll make it simple. We'll make it simple. Now, produce a product or have a product. I like the shoes in Marikina.
Okay.
Please put it online.
Okay.
At least have a website. Create
Product,
a payment gateway.
Payment gateway, which
Marami
is
yan.
like
PayPal, at
PayPal's
least.
one of them. Okay.
We can teach you how to create PayPal account for free po yun. Actually, we can even give you pre-hostings.
Yes.
Free domains.
Wow.
With Ecommerce 102.
Okay.
Yeah, we got sponsors, my friends, no, supporting the advocacy. So baka malito kayo. That's all what you need. Because the logistic will come in after you develop your online presence.
So the 4 elements that you probably need right now is a product, okay, that you can export, okay, a website,
a home base, which will be a website,
yes,
a website where you can showcase your product.
Yes, and we have sponsors.
Yeah, we have sponsors.
We will be giving away hostings and domains.
Okay.
Courtesy of cloudpinoy.com, a Filipino patriot who loves the Philippines and is giving that away.
Okay.
1 year hosting po yun.
Okay,
Equivalent
so
to
that's the second
7,000
step, diba?
yan,
The
Libre.
third step is to create a payment gateway or to connect with a payment gateway.
Para makasingil kayo.
Yeah, you have to get paid.
Yeah, so PayPal is one of them.
Yes,
Okay,
and Ecommerce 102
probably
give training.
The main one, okay. And the last one is logistics, a way to deliver the product.
We also provide that with Ecommerce 102. No problem na agad kayo nun.
Okay,
So,
since there are more questions now than answers, okay, tell us, where do they get training for this? That's
Ecommerce 102 is one of the blessing also sa buhay ko. Kasi, una, we can train people even if you don't really enroll. Because just the Facebook fan page and the contribution of these handsome men, we have so many contributors who is trying to teach, kahit for free, with www.facebook.com/ecommerce102. Or
let's repeat,
Yeah.
Let's repeat, facebook.com/ecommerce102.
Yeah.
Okay?
Or paki-google na lang, Ecommerce 102 or Ecom102.
Ayun. Okay.
Makikita
Pero
tayo.
pag nagtanong sila dun sa Facebook, may sasagot
Maraming
naman.
sumasagot. Kasi maraming nag-administer. That's one of my blessing, no? Hindi lang dati ang weight nasa akin lang. I started my advocacy 6 years ago. And then parang 2 years na carry ko lang. And then eventually, people come in and contributed and is willing to share, volunteer. But in the process of it, we get sponsors, no? So mga corporates, mga companies who wants you to hire us to give learning and teaching sa mga platforms na gusto ninyong i-employ para sa mga consumers online or para sa mga gusto magbenta online, Ecommerce 102 can help, educate the Philippines with how to use solutions,
Yan.
So yun ang nagiging kahit volunteer ang Ecommerce 102 trainers, we honor time.
Yes.
Diba? We honor each other's time. Wag naman yung out of the love na lang for the country. Hindi naman fair yun. So, we are fortunate to have sponsors. And we are fortunate kasi we have training na offshoot courses, na marami ring nagpapatronize. So, especially mga OFW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kaya marami kami estudyante from Spain.
So may mga webinars pa.
Yes.
Okay, to explain a little bit, a webinar is getting trained live by a live person online.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a hands-on training. At marami pong, alam mo, marami pong nakinabang dyan ng mga overseas Filipinos, ang Spain, Dubai, Hong Kong. Naku, ang daming country na nag-link up dyan. Mas marami pa nga kaming estudyante abroad. Kesa sa Pilipinas.
Meron I think taga-Africa na nag-e-commerce fast track training.
Yeah.
Tapos biglang in-email ako.
Thank you sa'yo.
He was asking me about the topic we discussed, which was LinkedIn, and now he's a connection on LinkedIn, and I'm teaching him online for free, actually.
Yeah, maraming free things na kahit na yung halimbawa for a small sari-sari store. hindi ko naman i-advise sa inyo na mag-training kayo agad,
Oo.
no? You hook up
Pero
with
baka
us.
magka-idea eh.
Yeah,
Diba?
marami kasing idea muna. You start with the idea. Start with the understanding. Kung understanding lang, free na yun sa atin.
Mm.
'Di ba? Out
Oo.
of the love, no? Out of the love and concern sa kababayan. Pero kung hands-on training na kailangan mong i-create, no? Bawa, yung product mo, pipicturean mo, yung mga ganyan. Hands-on na kasi eh. Na rigid na yung training, step by step by step by step, hanggang sa maging full-grown business. From zero to, makeup ko yun. From zero.
Cellphone.
Cellphone ba? Oh, okay. Kulay white. From zero to the full-grown business. Alam mo, pagkatapos po nung course, may business na sila. Tapos
Buti ba
kumikita
sila,
na.
no?
Oo, Diyos ko. Alam mo yung isang namin, summer lang February to now, 220 deliveries. Estudyante lang yon. Marami yun para sa newbie. 220 deliveries and normally, ang isang delivery combined shipping ang
Maraming
loob
order
yun.
yan, no?
Yeah, isa lang yon. We have 185 shoes. And this is a blessing, it works, no? It works because of the love of Mr. Edison Victorino, Hayat Rosillo, Jay Castillo, Georgie Asurin, Erica Lugdan, Mark So, and Ronald Cagape, including my son for eKids 102, Angelo Ezequiel Diokno. So, and you, Alvin, and Boom San Agustin.
Para siningit tayo.
Oo nga, baka makalimutan ko no, bigla akong off-air. But really, yung contest, ang laking tulong niyan. No, online contest kasi marketing. You need marketing. So, bilang sari-sari store, bilang farmer, no, wag po kayo na nasa probinsya, wag po kayong ma-alienate. Para sa inyo nga ito. Kasi ang internet po ay borderless. It defies location. 'Di ba? In fact, for BPO, alam niyo yung mga BPO, yung mga virtual assistants, yung mga business protocol outsourcing services, mas malakas po yan sa
Ayun, services yun.
Cotabato, Mindanao, Cagayan de Oro, Cebu, nandoon lahat ng mga BPOs na malalaki.
Virtual services, ha?
Virtual services po.
Talaga?
From transcription to content to web design, graphics, ang lakas po doon. Magugulat kayo, we have figures of thousands, millions of peso doon po sa lugar na yon.
So, kung mga taga-South kayo, Gensan,
Cotabato, Mindanao. Service ang ina-export.
Kita nyo, mas malakas pa kayo kaysa sa Metro Manila. Alam ko nakakarating kami sa inyo. Okay? So, mas malakas pa rin kayo kaysa sa Metro Manila. In terms of that, services.
Actually, ang isa sa contract na nakuha ko sa New York is about a legal transcription for a BPO company. Hindi ko pwede pang i-mention yung name ng company, no? Pero we are really looking for outsourced services, no? Plus, iba pa yung hindi ko masyado ma-mention, pero may mga beer products na gawang Pinoy at nilikha ng isang Pilipino sa Canada po ang papasok dito sa Pilipinas and for worldwide distribution.
Wow, Pinoy gumawa ng beer sa Canada, ibabalik sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
Galing.
Because he has the heart of being a Pinoy. Alam mo,
Tapos from here, ikakalat sa mundo.
yes.
Papunta Canada.
Yun, no?
Kasi Philippines know how to do e-commerce eh. Marami pong expert dito na matahimik lang. Hindi nagsasalita. Yung totoong e-commerce yung hindi yung nagte-training lang, no? Yung mga totoong kumita ng malaki. Yung totoong nagte-trading at kumukuha talaga ng mga produkto para mai-export nila abroad.
Parang
Ito po yung
pinaguhugutan yung mga sinasabi.
hindi. Ibig ko sabihin, meron ditong, what I mean by totoong e-commerce, kasi ako, parang teacher
Ayan
ako
na,
eh.
ayan na.
Parang teacher ako. Diba, iba po yung teacher, iba po yung totoong e-commerce. What I mean is distributing siya. Meron siyang e-commerce store, meron siyang launchpad, kumbaga.
Meron nga, mas magaling pa sa atin eh. Tayo lang nagturo, di ba?
Something like that.
diba?
I've seen a lot of it. No? Ako nagturo, next thing you know, mas malaki pa ang e-commerce site niya sa akin. Kasi I'm trading online, no? Pero hindi ako lumaki ng masyado malaki kasi I'm also teaching. So meron po mga nag-e-commerce practitioner, no, na kumukuha talaga ng produkto for worldwide distribution. And they are not teaching, they are just selling. Okay? So that's what I mean by e-commerce.
So, ito,
baka may
balik tayo.
masaktan ako, sorry.
So, balik tayo sa libro. Paano? So, kunyari,
ito example.
ito produkto.
Yan, example, libro.
yung title, Be Stupid, Be Selfish, Be Suicidal, Be Successful, soon to be available in your local bookstores.
Or online.
Or online, yes. Okay, so now, online, let's see. Physical product, book.
Isang libro.
I want to sell it to people in New York.
Yes.
Ayaw nilang mag-ebook. O, paano,
Yes.
paano gagawin
Actually,
natin?
that's a collectible item.
Okay.
Yes.
First edition yan eh.
First edition.
Una, first edition yan.
Marami pang mali.
Pangalawa,
di ba?
pirmahan mo yan. It
pag
will
pinir-
lalo pang collectible.
Wow,
Kasi
okay.
you are a personality, di ba?
Wow,
On TV, and you are Boom San Agustin.
May halaga na.
May dating, ano, may
May
dating.
okay.
So, because of that, no, you have the authority.
Mhm.
So now that's marketing.
Okay, that's part of the marketing.
Hindi pa nga, wala pa nga libro, may marketing na.
Okay.
It happens
So
online.
magkakaroon na ng website ngayon para
Yes.
dito.
Yun.
Okay.
Lalagay mo siya online.
Okay, para pwedeng
ready.
Amazon, di ba? Ay, hindi pala. Pwedeng website lang.
Website mo, sa
Ah.
Our Knowledge.
Yun, yung website ko.
Yeah,
Okay.
ourknowledge.asia.
Yun.
Tama?
Okay.
Baka kung saan mo mapunta yung libro.
Oh,
And then from there, you just need to have a picture of the book,
yes.
a button that says buy it now.
Buy it now.
How much is it?
Wag na po
Yun.
na.
Wag mo na.
Hindi, yung
Pag sa New York
kasi
yan,
iba sa ibang bansa.
Oh yeah, iba sa
kasi
ibang
dito
bansa,
eh.
tama yan.
Oo.
Target, a right location or country. Sa
Oh.
New York, I would advise you something like $28 or $24 in between. Because
Really?
that's how much the book there
Wow.
is, especially if it's paper bound.
Kailan?
So you have to have that understanding of your market.
Oo.
Okay. When you have the sales page, may
Mhm.
buy it now,
Mhm.
ang susunod doon, shipping option.
Shipping option, okay.
So with the shipping options in the Philippines, there's so many shipping providers. Send Express is one of them, no? Send express.com. They use Singapore Post to ship that in New York. PhilPost, which is our own
PhilPost.
Philippine Postal Service,
Yes.
can deliver that abroad.
Wow.
As long as you know how much is the rate from here to New York,
Mhm.
which is, you have to determine it by weight. So this is like 200 grams.
Mhm.
So more or less, mga...
Mabigat na pala yun.
Oh, mabigat na rin to. Pero you don't need to pack it so much. You know, just styrofoam, dalawa, lagay nyo sa bubble envelope, then punta kayo sa Philippine Postal Service or call Send Express to ship it to New York through Singapore Post. Siguro it will just cost you mga additional of 350 pesos for shipping it. $7, $8 lang yun doon.
350 pesos kada isang libro.
Oh,
More or less.
For the shipping.
Okay.
Which is like 700 to, $8 lang yun doon. That's mura in New York. It's nothing. It's
Okay.
like buying, it's mga, dito pagkain na natin yun, di ba? 350, may lunch ka na, di ba? Doon wala lang coffee, hindi pa nga coffee yun.
Okay.
Kasi in New York, ang coffee doon, $12 eh.
Okay.
So wala lang yung $7, $8 na shipping.
lang,
They will buy it.
Okay.
Okay? It's just a matter of marketing and targeting. So be
Yun.
selfish,
Be stupid.
be stupid,
Be
be
suicidal.
suicidal, and be successful. I
Ayun.
like the part of be successful.
Exactly.
I like the laughing part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's care of Eireen, by the way.
Oh yeah, and my favorite,
That's
that's my
yes.
artwork for you.
Exactly. I want the original JPEG of that.
No, don't ask.
Okay. Anyway, I have another question. Okay. Are there any dangers to e-commerce? May mga dangers ba silang dapat ingatan?
Yes,
Okay, yes.
that's true.
Ano yan?
That's why Ecommerce 102 provides training. Hindi lang po yan step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. There needs to be mentoring. There needs to be how do you say this? A walk with experts, no? Pwede kayong mag-eksperimento or mag-trial and error. You can do that. Pero it will cost you more. Di ba?
Yeah.
That's being stupid, you know?
That's not being stupid, that's being clueless.
Well, ignorance is also stupidity. But ngayon pa lang sa mga audience ng SME Forum, I'm telling you, you need someone, you need to do it fast. Mahuhuli po kayo sa pansitan. You don't have time anymore. You know, the wagon is running
Yes.
and the economy is good. We are growing. We are being recognized. The demand is there. So you don't have time. Kung gusto nyo sumali or gusto nyo, ako rin, gusto kong kumita online, then go for Ecommerce 102. We will help you with the dangers and with there
How to
are
sidestep
risks.
the
Oo,
dangers,
there are risks. Chargeback is one. Undelivered item is one. Lost item is one. Scammers are one.
Scammers,
Scammers
yeah.
are, there are scammers. The identity theft is an issue.
Yeah.
So, yes, we do train and we do train right.
Yeah.
No? So you need to be ready. You want the big thing, hindi lang hobby, yung paminsan-minsan nakakabenta online. We're not talking about that. Don't go to Ecommerce 102 anymore.
Yeah, if you
Just,
want this to be a continuous
If
business.
you want a business, a real thing that makes real money, it's Ecommerce 102. If you just want to like us, like our JPEGs like this, mga laughing namin doon, we are models of our own advocacy. Yeah, you can like us, but to engage with us, you are expecting something big for you. A change of lifestyle and an expectation of, money. Why not? I can say that now. After almost 2 years of Ecommerce 102, I've seen people who've earned from our teaching, and I thank God for it.
So how did you learn all? I mean, you as a teacher, I mean, I'm sure you didn't have a teacher.
I don't have a teacher.
Okay,
There's
so
no
how
one to
did you
teach
learn?
me.
How did you learn?
I learned because we are trading online. I have close to 4,000 items online.
So lahat ng mali na pagdaanan mo.
Lahat na po ng aray ko. Para mo ako sinaksak, no?
Pero tama
Pero
yun, di ba?
totoo,
Kasi natuto
don't
ka
make me
di ba?
cry. It was my husband who piloted the initiative, no? And it was like, I'm not a believer of internet before. Kasi it takes away my husband from me. Kasi he's always on the
Online.
internet. So, minsan baka nag-girlfriend na doon, di ba?
Okay, dating site, yun.
Something like that. Pero hindi pala, he was selling on eBay. And from there, when lumaki yung orders namin and dumami yung mga pwede naming ibenta online, he asked me to be part of his eBay business. Ang sekretarya lang ang role ko muna noon.
Tapos ngayon, mas magaling ka sa kanya, no? Okay.
Hindi, mas magaling pa rin siya, kaya lang mas madaldal ako. He's really the man who is, kasi eventually I became a trainer eh. So
siya yung trader, ikaw yung trainer.
Eventually, you can
Ayun.
say that, no?
Okay.
But from his trading, dahil mag-asawa kami, he has no choice but to share his knowledge to me.
Exactly. And the income also.
And of course, that's the juicy part of it. So, it was Angelo Bernardo Jr., who is the owner or operator of Decada Collectibles on eBay and Decada.Asia. And Maria Makiling, marami kaming online stores. Kasi depende sa target. Like, we target Germany, Europe, and the US.
Okay.
So
May mga posters ba tayong pwede ipakita?
yung New York lang kasi napadala ko eh.
Ah,
Yeah,
sige,
it's supposed to be. Yeah,
Wag na lang. I mean,
Oo. Sorry
okay,
kasi
sorry.
we're talking about New York na. New York is, there's so many good Filipinos that are out there. Dominic Limpin is one of the Filipino. He's the singing nurse based in New York. He's a very kind-hearted man who I had a pleasure of meeting personally. We were in the side street of Manhattan, and he sings with his patient. And he's a Filipino who does do the simplest thing and then make a big fuss in New York. So, ibig sabihin, hindi po kailangan malaking effort. You just need to sing siguro. It's just the simplest, big-hearted thing, no? It's just the intention that counts, eh. It's not the action. And the Filipinos in New York, in New Jersey and Connecticut, wants to pay back. Wants to bring back most of them have been there for 30, 20 years. They are aliens already for the Philippines. They don't know the culture anymore.
But they want to bring back.
They want, because like what Dominic Limpin said, no, in our hearts, we are still Filipinos. Sabi niya ganun.
Wow.
Thank you, Dominic, for that.
Maganda yung sinabi niya. I mean, but there are no problems, let's say, kasi you said they like to invest in e-commerce, right?
Yes.
So if investing in e-commerce, wala naman laws that they have to know, or will they learn it on
Well, there's two kinds of investment. Either they will buy the products, so they are going to invest on a product, merchandise lined up. That's why we are connected with PhilExport and DTI, no? And that's government, no? Or they could just send money to the one who wants to do that, no, who wants to trade online, diba?
Become an angel.
Become an angel investor kasi they are professionals in the US or especially in New York. They don't have time, but they have the money. So all I need to do is endorse. That's my role. Because normally, I will endorse people who we have trained. 'Diba? Kasi I know this person. I know where the product is coming from. I know what he's going to do. So after our training, especially with Fast Track, Ecom102, it's an offshoot course. It's a 7-month course with Edison Victorino. That I can recommend as a possible investment hub.
Anyway, may last question tayo. Sorry, last question na to. Iba naman ang Erwin, okay? Erwin, ang tinatanong niya, ano bang magandang product na pwedeng ipasok sa e-commerce?
Naku, napakagandang tanong po niyan. Kasi alam nyo, una, maganda at mahaba ang sagot niyan. Pero bibigyan ko kayo ng isa. I'll give you one. Kasi mahaba yan, marami yan. But I'll give you one. The Filipino bags.
Yung bags?
Yung bag natin po. I hope I can show you one. Kati, bigay mo sa akin yung bag na yan. Pinagkaguluhan kasi ito sa New York.
Ayan, sige. Kati, duhan ka na dito. Sige,
bilisan mo, bilisan mo.
Para nakikita ka din sa camera.
The reason for it is,
ayan,
example ito. Dito.
Ay,
This is a bag na pinagkaguluhan sa Macy's.
Abuti meron ka pa.
Hindi. Binigay kasi sa akin ito eh. Pero marami akong binigay.
Pinoy ang gumawa nito?
Liliwlag, Aurora Quezon po.
Wow.
This is bamboo. No? Ngayon, there is, actually, ang isa sa fast track student namin, 100 bags na may shell, no? Shell as a material. Bilang material. Hindi po eksaktong shell ang nakalagay. Material po yung isa shell. Why? Bakit ko sinasabing bags is good for overseas or especially in New York? Kasi po, fashionista sa mga tao sa New York. And they want, of course, anything that is something that will make them different.
Yeah.
And it's a cultural hub also, no? Fashionable. Alam mo, pag makita mo yung mga tao doon, yung mga buhok nila, iba. Alam mo, I've seen weird people in New York. As in, oh my God, akala ko Pilipinas is weird. No, these are art kind of weird. So, kami, na-orderan kami ng mga bags na ganito. Yung estudyante namin sa Fast Track na-orderan ng bags na ganito. Kasi it's different. Most of the bags there are leather or leatherette.
Ethnic kasi ang design niya.
Actually, they don't see it ethnic eh. They just see it different eh. It looks good. Kasi pag pinagsama-sama mo siya sa shelf, ito lang ang bamboo. Litaw agad, lutang siya agad. So hindi ako nagtataka, yung isa sa fast track namin, yung mother of pearl na actually sa ilalim ng Quiapo, ang dami-dami nun. But he sold it at ang ganda ng presyo. You can sell it very well.
Anyway, we're winding down.
All right, winding.
Okay. No, we're winding down. Because she's all hyper right now. I'm hyper. She's hyper right now. Okay.
I'm on fire.
So we have to get a hose and hose.
Yes. Otherwise, the sprinkler will come.
Okay, right. Okay, so Eireen, is there any final word you'd like to tell our audience? Meron ka bang bilin o advice sa kanila kung gusto nilang pumasok sa e-commerce?
Ang una kong advice sa inyo, my friends, wag na kayo ma-eksperimento, we don't have time. Okay, nagmamadali, kaya ako hyper, nagmamadali rin ako magsalita. Gusto ko malaman ninyo yung opportunity. Now, I ask for this, no? I ask God to give me help me, because I want this, no? I want this for, not just for me, for other people. Naniniwala po kasi ako, pag kayo ay may pera rin, hindi nyo ako utangan. Pag nagkita-kita tayo, magpunta tayong restaurant, hindi kailangan ako may sagot kay KB. That's my point, no?
Kailangan sagutin ka na nila.
To have everyone financially free, and e-commerce can be a gateway for you.
So, wag kayong magpatumpik-tumpik. Ngayon pa lang, kunin nyo na, di ba? Ngayon pa lang, alamin nyo na yung dapat gawin.
Even for, eto isisingit ko lang, go for green. It is also a trend.
Green products.
That's why Farm Nation is very much, I'm so much supporting Farm Nation kasi green online is one of the things that you should watch out for.
Okay. So, with that, well, Alvin, sorry.
Your famous quote.
Yeah, my famous quote. My famous quote, and it's about e-commerce also. It's not about perfecting, it's about connecting. I'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.